Our plan to board Cajsa, the red spear of a boat that I pretty much grew up on, got a little sidetracked due to the maintenance work. But me and the boys still felt the strong pull of the archipelago, so we decided to do the non-sailor version of Island Vacation while waiting for Cajsa to plunge. Last time on She Rules the Waves, I packed up my stuff, prepared Sedna for the winter, got some books for the next leg of the journey, before I closed up and went home. This time, we start out by hitting the archipelago from land, before finally being able to join Cajsa on the island of Hana. Thanks for being part of our journey, and I hope to see you on social media and back here once the next leg begins. And don't forget to subscribe. So, while my brother Jens and his friend was preparing Cajsa for launching, me and the boys took the ferry to the island of Kärö. We booked a room at the hostel for 2 days for a mini vacation. And although the weather was kind of a shock to us coming from the Mediterranean just a few days before, we were determined to make the best of the situation. Like treating ourselves to a restaurant dinner and dessert. I do think this is one of the most hilarious open and nope signs I've ever seen. We started the second day by going for a run, followed by renting a canoe to go on an adventure. First time on this little island. I don't know the name of it, but still, first time. On our last day at Kärö, the sun was back, so we spent the day enjoying its warm embrace by dodging swans. I always thought this rock kind of reminds me of Deep Thought from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is 42.
Do you agree?
After a long walk around the island, scouting for possible anchorages for Cajsa, we came back to the dock and we were ready to go back home.
Hey.
After 2 days at home, we got the message that Cajsa was finally afloat and we head out to meet up with her, my parents and my older brother's family. To get there, we'll have to take the ferry from Nogersund to the island of Hana, where we'll spend the day with Egil and Noah's cousins. Unfortunately though, they have to take the ferry back home tonight, while we stay and sail on tomorrow.
Hey, hey!
Hey.
Here she is, Cajsa.
So they actually started doing the mid-morning lines, even at Hana, because, well, limited space, I guess. But at least they're not backing in. First thing on the agenda on this warm and beautiful day, well, second thing after the ice cream, is to walk around the village, up to the lighthouse and onwards to the north part of the island. Up there is a very unique headland made of round stones that's been smoothened by the sea since the last ice age. Hana is full of natural wonders and remains from the ice age, and you can clearly see where the water levels has been during different times. You can also see more of this amazing island in an older episode if you click up top.
Good. Nice.
There's also a big population of red deer on the island. After a really cold swim that only the toughest of us would dare, it's time to prepare the barbecue that will be tonight's dinner. And then, while the sun is setting and coloring the air and the sea and the wooden fisherman's sheds in all its glory, it's sadly time to wave goodbye to Jens and his family. A huge thank you for being with us. Feel free to check out our social media, the information on sherulesthewaves.com, and if you want to help us on our journey even more, consider becoming a patron. But the easiest and freest way of supporting us is of course to click the subscribe button and the little bell. If you watch this at the time of the release, I'll add a happy holidays to all of you. Next episode will be the season 2 finale, and it's due just after New Year's, so until then, take care.